Now students, come to our lesson 2 basic accounting term. Its name of lesson 2 basic accounting terms are called accounting terminology. So here students, we will discuss accounting terminology and which term we will use here in accounts. First term is business transaction. So students, what is our business transaction? A business transactions is an economic activity. Economic activity means by which we will earn our profit. Economic activity of the business that changes its financial position. Financial position means balance sheet. Whenever any business transactions takes place, its result in change in the value of some assets, liability or capital. Now students, our second term is event. While transactions are deliberate acts performed by the business entities means business unit. Events are the result of the transactions. Account is a third term. In actual practice, the individual transactions of like nature are recorded, added, subtracted at one place. Such place is customarily termed as an account. Now come to the next, capital. It refers to the amount invested by the proprietor in a business enterprise. Amount may be in the form of cash, goods or assets, or you can say by which we will start our business. One formula to find capital, capital equal to assets minus liability. Next, drawing any amount, cash or values of goods withdrawn by the owner for personal use or any private payment made out business funds are called drawing. Students, when proprietor or businessman withdraw amount or goods for personal use, then it's called drawing. Liability, it refers to the amount which the firm owes to outsiders accepting the amount owed to the proprietor. It means which loan we taken. So liability equal to assets minus capital. Okay students, now we have here some types of liability. The liability may be divided into two parts, internal liability and external liability. Come to the internal liability, all amount which a business entities has to pay to the proprietor or owner are internal liability, such as capital and accumulated profit. Now come to the external liability, all amounts which a business entity has to pay to outsiders are known as external liabilities, such as creditors, bank overdraft, loans, etc. Students, internal means we will take loan from the proprietor or owner. External means we will take the loan from the outsiders. Furthermore, liability two parts classified: non-current liability and current liability. Non-current liability means long-term liability. These refer to those liability which fall due for payment in relatively long period, normally after more than 1 year. Okay. If we want example of non-current liability, so example is long-term loans and debentures. Debenture is also type of loan. Now come to the current liability. A current liability refers to those liability which are to be paid in near future, normally within 1 year. For example, bank overdraft, bills payable, creditors, outstanding expense means which expense is due, short term loans means which loan within 1 year. Now come to the assets. Anything which is in the possession or is the property of business enterprise, including the amount due to it from other, is called an assets. Okay, or you can say our property is called assets. Assets may classified into the following categories: non-current assets. Non-current assets refer to those assets which are held for continued use in the business for the purpose of producing goods or service and are not meant for sale. For example, building, land, plant and machinery, computer. Non-current assets are further classified into tangible assets and intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which can be seen and touched. For example, land and building, plant and machinery, computer. Intangible assets are those assets which do not have physical existence and thus can't be seen or felt. For example, goodwill, patent, copyright, trademarks, etc. Now, current assets. Current assets are those assets which are meant for sale or which the management would want to convert into cash within 1 year, or you can say current assets is for short time period within 1 year, and non-current is long time period for more than 1 year. Now come to the next: fictitious or nominal assets. Fictitious means imaginary. These are the assets which can't be realized in cash or no further benefit can be derived from these assets. Such assets include debit balance of P&L account and advertisement expenses. Okay, friends. Now, capital receipt and revenue receipt. So, capital receipt, amount received from the sale of fixed assets or investment, and revenue receipt, money obtained from sale of goods. It's called revenue receipt. Thank you, students.